What happens when a simple country priest becomes the devil's worst nightmare? In the sleepy village of Ars, France, a humble man with barely enough education to become a priest would one day bring thousands to repentance. He battled the devil, slept only a few hours a night, and spent up to 16 hours in the confessional, every single day. This is the story of Saint John Vianney, the Curé of Ars, the patron of parish priests and the saint of sinners. John Mary Vianney was born on May 8, 1786, in Dardaly, near Lyon, France, into a devout but poor farming family. Raised during the French Revolution, he witnessed a time when priests were hunted and the Mass was celebrated in secret. Despite limited schooling and serious academic challenges, especially Latin, John felt called to the priesthood. Many doubted he would succeed. But with persistence, prayer, and the help of a supportive mentor, he was ordained in 1815, at the age of 29. In 1818, Father Vianney was sent to a small, spiritually indifferent town called Ars. When he arrived, very few went to Mass. The people had been worn down by war, poverty, and a culture that had forgotten God. Friar Vianney resolved to change that, not with fiery sermons or political power, but with holiness. He fasted, prayed, mortified his body, and most of all, listened, patiently. In the confessional, word began to spread, the priest of Ars could read hearts. Penitents traveled for days, sometimes weeks, to go to confession with him. He spent up to 16 hours daily in the confessional, surviving on a few hours of sleep and a diet of boiled potatoes. His spiritual battle was not only with sin, but also with Satan himself, who reportedly tormented him physically at night, once even setting his bed on fire. But the Curé of Ars never gave up. He offered his suffering for the conversion of souls. By the 1850s, over 20,000 pilgrims a year were coming to Ars. Father Vianney had become a spiritual father to a nation. Despite his fame, he remained humble, once saying, "I am nothing, but I see in others the image of God, and I love that image." He tried to leave Ars multiple times, feeling unworthy, but each time he returned, knowing God had placed him there for a mission. Father John Vianney died on August 4, 1859, exhausted from a life poured out in service. He was canonized by Pope Pius XI in 1925, and in 1929, he was declared the patron saint of parish priests. To this day, his incorrupt body lies in Ars, and his life remains a model of priestly devotion, humility, and the power of simple, sacrificial love. In an age starved for holiness, Saint John Vianney proved that one priest, deeply united to Christ, could bring thousands back to God.